Oh, hey, it's me, little Bobby. No time long see, my friend. What can I do for you?
Hey, little Bobby, I'm bored. Also, my head hurts.
Hi, little Bobby, I'm bored.
So you have, like, every job, right?
Maybe every job. Why?
So you work at Nintendo, too?
As of right now, yes?
Great. I was hoping your coworkers could coin up some kind of, like, open world sandbox Mario game. Do you have anything like that?
Let me check with my, superiors.
Well, you've reached Nintendo.
Hey, Nintendo, it's me, little Bobby. I just got a phone call from a friend asking for a Open Swirl Manzox Mario game. Do you have anything like that?
Yeah, totally. Hey, can you get Angry Phil back here to bring up that one guy? Yes, the one with the face! Who else would I be talking about? No, we're don't mention that guy. Just bring him back up here. Love you too. Ah! You are no longer fired! Congratulations, pal. Looks like your idea got some recognition. I have a good idea for once? Oh, does this mean I can be the president now? You know what? Why don't you go help someone else? Ah! What is up, Pirates, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Over the course of Mario's history, Nintendo's tried many new things to mix up the formula. Whether good or bad, it's always a great idea to try something new and fresh. Just like this shirt. However, one thing I've always wanted from Mario is a huge world to explore with many secrets to find.
I know Odyssey is sort of that with the few games, but no! I want a big world!
Think of like Breath of the Wild in a big explorative world. And on September 3rd, 2020, Nintendo held a very special direct for Mario, with amazing announcements. Still shocked about it. But the main one that we're talking about today was Super Mario 3D World and the mysterious Bowser's Fury. Now, it wasn't until January 12th before we got some information on what Bowser's Fury would be like. Now, like any good person would do, I watched the reveal trailer in my physics class. Well, what else was I supposed to be doing? I was amazed. This game was exactly what I wanted. The big theme for this game was that Bowser's furious and is taking over the beach. No! The game was set to release on February 12th, 2021. I remember waiting outside at Target, and hey look, it's me! And here we are today. So 3D World was the main attraction, but for the sake of this video, we'll be talking about Bowser's Fury. That's right, 3D World, you're stupid! Just kidding. But there's one thing about 3D World I'll bring up later. Anyways, let's talk about Bowser's Fury for the Nintendo Switch. Wait, this is what I've been doing?
Bowser's Fury starts with Mario taking a walk by himself. Wow, the game just started and it's already relatable. Although one thing that bugs me about this game is Mario just looks kind of weird. I don't know if his arms are too long, but something about him looks off. So, he sees a black puddle on the ground and this happens. Did you not learn anything from Sunshine? Stay away from icky paint like goop, especially if... It's moving! After falling through this puddle, Mario ends up in a world swallowed with thunderstorms and cat everything. As we explore, we see Bowser's airship crash into the ground and oh my gosh! This game is so edgy! I love it! Bowser is ginormous and on a savage rampage. Avoid his attacks and collect the cat shine. This activates a nearby lighthouse and blinds him! Bowser then retreats as the sky is clear. The trees are cats, the flowers are cat, the sun is a cat, everything's a cat in like Lapcat. So, made up of Bowser Jr. and Mario has the greatest facial expressions of all time. Bowser Jr. is just asking for his help, but he's straight up giving him the Luigi death stare. After literally making a child beg, Mario finally agrees to help. Your objective is to collect enough cat shines to wake up the Giga Bell. With Bowser Jr.'s help, or not if you want to do Stubborn Mario Run, wake up the Giga Bell and appease Bowser. What could possibly go wrong? So unlike everything I've thought back in 2020, Bowser's Fury's layout is several levels connected into one giant world. You can only access a few at the beginning, but throughout the game, more and more islands rise from the water for you to explore. However, after a while, things get real intense. Every so often, Bowser will wake up and go on a rampage. It's your choice to hide and survive, or play around for a more challenging experience. Like the beginning, Bowser will retreat if you collect a cat shine while he's awake. If you manage to have at least 5 cat shines and wait for Bowser to reawaken, The Giga Bell will ring off the goop and ring loudly. This is your time to approach it. Now you'll face Bowser in the coolest sumo battle of all time. Unless you count Mario Pinball, but I don't. During this phase, Bowser will have many different attacks. Also, Bowser's Fury took Mario in a slightly darker direction, including heavy metal music. I'm not a fan of that genre, but I love it here. Okay, back on track. You fight Bowser by picking up the missiles and returning to sender. Unlike previous Mario games, he has a health bar. If you manage to collect shines while he was awake, it weakened him and removes some health. This makes the fight a little bit easier. Just before you defeat him, however, he takes a hit and retreats back into the lake. Because of this, new islands appear for you to explore. You still need more shines to awaken the Giga Bell, but my favorite part about this is you can basically go at your own pace as long as you're still completing levels. Although 80% of the shines are just repeats, with the only difference being the environment. I don't find it repetitive. The next is rinse and repeat though. Get the shines, Bowser wakes up, wake up the Giga Bell, fight Bowser, and repeat. However, once you collect 45 shines, the cat bell rings a message and says Bowser's grown too strong and will not retreat from the light. Meaning Bowser will never leave. He is forever on you. This makes the game a whole lot more fun and exciting, as collecting a cat shine is absolutely nothing. But if we have 50, we can take down Bowser once and for all. Get the Giga Bell and sumo fight. Bowser now has a wide arsenal of attacks, including soccer bombs, shell rolls, long fire breath, even more missiles, and a grand slam. This time you have the entire world as your battlefield, thus giving you more room and wider attacks to dodge. This ground pound his stomach until his health bar is empty. Bowser is washed clean and sunken into the lake. However, we all know Mario. Bowser always comes back. He rises from the water and stole Herobrine's appearance. He then steals the Giga Bell and locks him in a bubble. This time you're chasing Bowser across the entire map. Hit him 4 times and grab the Giga Bells. Then crush him with giant Plessie as angelic music is playing. Typical Mario. Now with Bowser finally appeased and back to his normal size, we get a nice father and son moment. Oh yeah, Mario's there. Bowser tries to attack him with Junior holding him back and Mario literally not giving a fire flower. I love this game. Bowser Jr. then apologizes by yelling at him. Then we see some of the cats from earlier in the game, they all jump in the air, and the game fades to black.
And that was Bowser's Fury. Definitely not the longest of Mario's adventures, but definitely one of my favorite experiences for modern Nintendo. Especially since my dream of an open-world sandbox Mario game finally came true.
There were some gripes with the frame rate dipping and Mario's model looking a little weird, but past that, this has to be one of my favorite Mario games. Another thing too, there were some rumors of unlockable characters. Some said Daisy, some Toadette, and others Bowser Jr. None of them are true, unfortunately, and 100% in the game has zero effect on 3D World. Some thought this cat was Daisy from these cats representing Luigi, Peach, Toad, and Rosalina respectively, but no. Also, if you manage 100% of the game, you get one more final battle with Bowser. It's a lot harder, and he's got great. Beating that just gives you a small Giga Cat, Mario, and Bowser Jr.
Even if it's a small reward, it's still a nice bonus for completing the game. And that is all Bowser's Fury has to offer. This game is very unique, and I really enjoyed the music. I really enjoyed this game, and I hope the next 3D Mario has a similar style to this. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Hey, you guys should make a 3D Sonic game. Oh, you got it good, bro!